Hello Virgo, welcome to this space, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new here and don't know me, my name is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, and my channel is Wow Oracle. Well, today Virgo, I am here to connect with you to do your energy reading for the week of July 19th through July 25th. Now, before I get into it, Virgo, there's something I do need you to remember. Please understand and remember these are general readings. They are not going to resonate with everybody. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit, okay? Also, if you are here watching your sun sign and you don't find your message here, feel free to check out your moon and or your rising signs. And if at that point you still don't find your message, come back next week. I'll have a whole new set of messages for you then. Okay, Virgo? Well, let's go ahead and get right into it. So, Virgo, first and foremost, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be tapping into your energy, and we're going to be pulling you an oracle card from the Sacred Destiny by Denise Linn. And what this is going to do is it's going to help me to give you some insight into what's going on in your week, what's happening around you, what you're dealing with, and what's coming along your path at this time, okay? So give me one moment while I go ahead and tap into that energy. All right, Spirit, so what messages do you have for Virgo? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. For the week of July 19th through July 25th. Oops, sorry, messed up that a little bit. All right. What message do you have for Virgo? Oh, here we go, Virgo. Here's your message here. All right, let's see what you got, Virgo. So what we have for you today here is miracles, wonders, and taking risks. What a beautiful message here. Now, the strongest one to come out for you was miracles, so that's one we will dive in deeply, but we'll go ahead and get you a message from all these cards. So what I feel is things are happening in your life. Things are finally moving, and these things that are happening, you're kind of caught off guard by them. You're like, wow, that really worked that way. Wow, that really happened that way. And what's happening here is it's helping you to gain the energy you need and the courage you need to take some risks in your life. It's like no longer are you being held back. No longer are you waiting, but you're saying, you know what? It's time for me to create movement in my life because I know that miracles are going to happen for me. I know that I can believe and trust in the wonders in life, and I can take some risks and create some action. No longer am I going to be fearful of taking that leap of faith. I'm going to trust in my divine guidance. I'm going to trust in my divine spiritual team, and I'm going to jump off that cliff. Now, some of you may be actually jumping off a cliff, like some of you might be skydiving, because I did get this image of a person with a parachute on jumping off a cliff right now. So for some of you, definitely could be doing that this week. But for most of you, what it is you're just taking that leap of faith, jumping into a new spiritual path, knowing that everything's going to work out for you, knowing that miracles are here for you, and knowing that you can trust in the wonders of life, okay? So now we're going to go ahead and do, Virgo, is we're going to dive deeper into this miracles card by checking out what it says in the book to get you some further insight into what it is Spirit's talking about when it comes to the miracles that are happening for you. Because I really feel like a lot of new energy is flowing in and some sort of wish is being granted here. Some sort of wish in your love life, in your family and home life, or in your job situations. There's just definitely a lot of miracles happening for you here. And it's all about you trusting in these things happening for you at this time. But let's go ahead and pull up what the book says about this card. Okay, miracles, 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 the miracles of life. Where's miracles at? It's eluding me now. It's like, why can't I find the miracles? Hold on one second. Ah, here we go. Miracles, finally. Double rainbow. After the storm, the rainbow appears. No matter where we are, the instant a rainbow splashes across the sky, we usually stop and stand in awe. Some say that rainbows are messages from the Creator. Others say that they are a part of the electromagnetic spectrum phenomenon. But no matter the explanation for their existence, rainbows have struck awe in the hearts and souls of many through time. Many traditions believe that rainbows are blessings from the Creator. A double rainbow is double the blessing. So definitely for some of you, you are really double dipping this week and getting a double portion of blessings in your life. In some area of your life, miracles and blessings are finally happening for you because you've been through the storm, you weathered the storm, and you have gone through the hard times in life, worked through those, and now you're being blessed. Now, what the sacred landscape wants you to know is the storms of the past are passing, just like I said. and your dreams are coming true. No matter what has happened in the past, your future holds abounding miracles. Good fortune, celestial beauty, and inner divinity are expanding within you. Believe that your life is guided. Trust in the goodness of the universe. A celestial bridge to the heavens is opening up for you. Start a health program, invest in your career, or initiate a relationship, and good fortune will manifest. Blessings are flowing in all directions. Believe that you deserve the best, because you do. Bounty, joy, blessings, and miracles are flowing your way. Like I said, and like the card said, it's time for you to believe in those miracles. It's time for you to trust in the wonder of life and step off the cliff. Take that step. Take that leap of faith, whether it's a new job endeavor, whether it's a new relationship and revealing your feelings, whether it's fixing a friendship or whatever it is, just doing something new in your life. Know that now is the time, and knowing that whatever you jump into at this time is going to work out for your highest good, okay? Because Spirit is really backing you up in this situation, okay, Virgo? So now, Virgo, we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward into the tarot portion of your reading. And with the tarot, we will look at the energies to help keep you grounded, the energies to help you be more open. We'll look at the positive energies flowing in for you, as well as the negative energies, because remember, we do live in a world of polarity, so we have to look at both sides of the spectrum. We have to look at the light and the shadow to understand everything that's coming our way, and to understand how to best move forward towards our highest good, towards what's meant for us, allowing those miracles to flow in. Now, we'll also look at how to best invite the positive energies in, as well as how those negative energies could affect you and things of that like. So let's go ahead and get right into it, Virgo. So first and foremost, we're going to look at the energies to help keep you grounded, and the energies to help you be more open. Now, you know, I did see on the bottom of the deck, the Nine of Pentacles is there. So there's some luxury being brought in. There's some happiness and some comfort being brought into you. You just have to trust in the process. Trust in what's happening, okay? And like I said, we'll also look at the energies to help you be more open. All right, Spirit. So what energies are going to help to keep Virgos grounded? And what energies are going to help them to be more open? Okay, so we do have the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Woohoo! Yes. Yes, child. Blessings that abound all this week for you, Virgo. Okay, so Virgo, as far as the energies to help you keep grounded, it's time for you to do something differently. It's time for you to change things up. Create a new routine, a new method. I feel like for a long time, you really stopped yourself from taking big risks because you were kind of attached to outcome. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you were worried about what, you know, that step would create for you. And what it did is it blocked you from really moving forward. And this week, Spirit's saying for you to remain grounded. It's time for you to take that leap of faith. It's time for you to do something differently. It's time for you to no longer hold yourself back because miracles are here for you. And it's time for you to stand up and change the way you look at things. Change your perception so that miracles can flow in. You've held yourself back and you kind of blocked yourself from miracles in the past. Miracles that were meant for you, energies that were meant to be brought in for you, new relationships, new jobs, whatever it was, you blocked yourself out because you were afraid of taking any risks. You were afraid of really trusting in the situation. And Spirit's saying now is the time to trust in the divine and just walk off the edge. Walk off the edge and see what happens, because I have a feeling you're going to be highly surprised by how held you are, and you're going to be highly surprised by the miracles and the wonders that are going to come to you by taking those risks. And it's this being the fact that this is coming out with a lot of pentacles here, a lot of earth energy. This makes me feel like this has to do with the job forum for you guys, okay? It has to do with how you make money. It has to do with what you do in life to create abundance and prosperity, okay? It's like taking that leap. If you wanted to do something different, if you have wanted to try to get into a new career or something, now is the time. Now is the time to take those risks, because Spirit is saying, we've got you and we're going to hold you, and whatever it is you want to jump into, just try it. Just go for it, because you will be amazed by the outcome. So don't be so worried about the future. Don't be so worried about the past. But be in the present. Be in the present and know that everything will unfold exactly how it's meant to. Now, as far as the energies to help you be more open, yeah, there's a lot of inspiration. There's a lot of power here. There's a lot of new beginnings and potential in new beginnings. But you have to be motivated. You have to be motivated and no longer weigh yourself down by fear. No longer weigh yourself down by fear, and don't delay. Don't delay if you want to do something. If there's that new relationship you want to start, that person you really like, that person that you've been having crushes on, that new job, that new career, that new friendship, whatever it is, a new house, a new car. Take a risk. Take a risk this week. Be motivated to create new beginnings in your life, because there's a lot of potential here for things to happen for you. You're coming into a place of power, and to be open to these miracles, you have to be willing to get out there and grasp them and take those risks, okay? Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward, and we are going to look at the positive energies coming in for you for the week. And like I said, those negative energies, because like I said, we do have to look at both sides, okay? So let's also look at the negative energies that could be coming your way. So Spirit, what are the positive energies coming in for Virgo? And what negative challenges are coming their way? All right, so we do have the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Okay, we do have two aces on the board here. So there's a lot of spiritual energy here. There's a lot of new beginnings, and there's a lot of creation right now, okay? But let's go ahead and get into the Four of Pentacles first. So we do have some more earthly energy. So yes, definitely this has to do with a job. This has to do with your career. This has to do with your creativity and things you do that bring abundance into your life. And this week, whatever's coming in for you, it's got a lot of security for you. It's going to create a lot of abundance, but you have to hold true to what it is you want. Don't give up. Take that leap of faith, knowing that when you jump off, a new stable platform is going to be made for you. So release control of the situation a little bit and just go forth. Go forth trusting. Trusting in the divine, trusting in your strength, trusting in your power, and, getting out there and doing things that create abundance in your life. Because Spirit is saying, yeah, it's time. It's time for you. It's time for some new security to come in. It's time for some new stability to come in, but you need to be willing to allow that miracle to flow. So whilst holding true to your values, whilst holding true to what it is you want, you also at the same time need to let go of the attachment to outcome, okay? Because what's happening here is you're blocking yourself from some of the abundance that's trying to come in, because you're shielding yourself, you're guarding yourself. It's time for you to let those guards down and know that you're being held, and just take that leap of faith, okay? Now, when it comes to the negative energies coming in for you this week, we do have the Ace of Swords. So yeah, for some of you, there's still some mental energy here. You're having a really hard time. There's a mental block here, and that's keeping you from taking that challenge. And I don't know if it's because you've had failures in the past. I don't know if you've taken leaps in the past and they didn't work out for you. But what's happening here is those past issues are holding you back from having a victory. Because it's almost like, for some of you, I feel like you have a lack of clarity. You're like, I don't know how I want to move forward. I don't know how to do this. But Spirit's saying, you just got to put one foot in front of the other. One foot in front of the other. Take baby steps, small steps towards your victory. Because if you don't, you're going to stay stuck where you're at. And you're going to be really confused with that mental energy. So I feel like there's a lot of confusion here for you this week. And it's holding you back from a victory. It's holding you back from having a breakthrough into your power. From having a breakthrough into allowing these miracles to come in for you. There's just some sort of lack of clarity somewhere in your life. And it has to do with your mental space. It has to do with things that have happened in the past that are holding you back from really trusting in the process of what's happening right now. So definitely watch out for those energies. There could also be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini with this, because there is some air energy there. So there could be someone from the past that's kind of told you that you weren't good enough or you couldn't do something. But it's time for you to release that, because all it's doing is holding you back from moving forward, okay? So now we're going to go ahead, we're going to move forward, and we're going to look at how to best invite in those positive energies, as well as how the negative energies could affect you. All right, Spirit. So how can my Virgos best invite in those positive energies? And how might the negative energies affect them? Okay, so we do have the Four of Cups and the Two of Cups. Interesting. Okay, so now we have a bit of a relationship feeling here on the board, because we do have water energy, and this is a lot of emotional energy. But let's go ahead and get into each one of these. Okay, so this week, As far as how to best invite the positive energies in, yeah, you need to stop waiting. Stop waiting. Stop looking out onto what you want and go for what you want, because Spirit is trying to divinely deliver you something. They're trying to give you something right now. But it's like you're too focused on the loss. You're too focused on what it is you want, and you're not moving. You're just sitting there thinking. You're thinking about what you want to create, but you're not taking the risks in life necessary to do that. So what you need to do this week is you need to stand up and get moving. You need to get moving in your life. Reevaluate where it is that you've been stuck and no longer miss an opportunity, but get out there. Get out there and take the risks necessary, because you've been focused too much on what you want to create and you haven't actually been creating anything. So now it's time for you to open up your eyes, open up your heart to this cup of information, this cup of wisdom, this cup of knowledge is coming in, and take that and create the miracles in your life so that you can be divinely guided. Take some freaking risks, Virgo. You've been holding back too much. It's time for some of you to jump off that cliff. You're going to be held. You're going to be safe. You're going to be protected. So there's nothing to worry about. Just do it. It's like the Nike sign, just do it. Like, that might even be the name of your reading, just do it. Because you've been stopping yourself from doing something because you're like, well, I don't really know if that's what I want, or if that's what I want, or if that's what I want. And because you're constantly worried about all these different things that you want, you're not picking one and there's nothing happening. You're stuck. You're stuck from moving anywhere. So definitely there's one choice here that is definitely divinely guided for you. And I feel like it's the one that you've been most fearful. I feel like it's the one you've been most fearful going towards. And that's where you need to take that risk and just go for it. Go for it. Go for whatever that is, because it's going to work out for you. It's going to work out for you. So start that movement and start that action in your life this week. Now, as far as how the negative energies could affect you, there is some sort of connection here. There is some sort of connection. Now, it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be a family member. It could be a friendship. It could be a coworker. It could be a boss. There's some sort of connection that's need to be made right here. But because you've had that lack of clarity, because you've had that lack of moving forward, and you've been too focused on what it is you want to create whilst not really creating anything, there's a connection that needs to be had. And because you're stuck right now, you could miss an opportunity out on that connection. Okay, you're meant to bring someone into your life to help create the miracles and to help create the wonders in your life. But it's like, because you're so stuck in your mental space, you're not having that breakthrough and that mental clarity needed to see what's right in front of you, to see the opportunities that are right there. You need to take off the blindfold and just jump off the edge of the cliff. I can't say that anymore. For some reason, I just keep seeing you kind of like jumping off the cliff and kind of flying through the air, and then suddenly you get caught. You get caught by something, and it's like this thing that kind of just floats you down. And I feel like this could be a connection in your life. It could also be, for some of you, that there's a new relationship here on the horizon. But because you're stuck in your mental energy, you're not able to really see that when it's right there, okay? So definitely watch out for those energies, okay? Because, there's just some sort of imbalance here. There's a lack of harmony in your life, and Spirit's trying to create that for you. But because you're so stuck up here, you're not allowing that harmony to flow. It's time for you, like I said, to take some risks, okay? So definitely watch out for these energies. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward, Virgo, and we're going to look at the benefits of the positive energies coming in for you for the week, as well as how to best overcome the negative challenges. All right, Spirit, so what are the benefits of the positive energies coming in for Virgo? And how can they best overcome the negative challenges? Ooh, goodness gracious. We got Judgment here now. There's a rebirth, okay? We have some major arcana, so that's big shifts, big changes, taking that leap of faith, doing things you need to do. And then we have the Page of Swords. Okay, some more air energy here. A lot of mental challenges, all right? But let's go ahead and get into each of these cards. So as far as the benefit of the positive energies, yeah, we have Judgment. We have a rebirth. You are finally listening to the inner calling. No longer are you just looking at what you want to create. You're jumping forth and you're allowing your soul to call the shots. And what's happening is you're having a rebirth. You're realizing all the miracles around you, all the wonders around you, because you finally took the risks you needed to, and your soul is soaring now. Your heart space is soaring, and things are finally happening for you. No longer are you held in self-doubt. No longer are you refusing to create action, but you're really telling yourself it's time. It's like you're looking at yourself and you're judging the situation. You're going, you know what? It's time. It's time that I need to step up in my life. It's time that I need to create some action. I'm going to jump off that cliff because I know that things are going to work out for me. I know that I'm spiritually held. I know that I'm divinely guided, and my soul is going to carry me to exactly where I need to go, and everything's going to play out exactly how it needs to play out. So no longer am I going to block out the miracles of my life. I'm going to allow those miracles to come in and unfold exactly how they're meant to. But I know that to do this, I need to put one foot in front of the other, and I need to jump off that cliff knowing that I'm going to be held and create a new routine and a new method in my life so my soul can be reborn and things can finally start happening for me. Because no longer am I holding myself back. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Now, as far as how to best overcome the negative challenges, we do have the Page of Swords. Yes, so you need to be curious. You need to be curious about the things in your life, curious about taking risks, and create that action. It's like, for a long time, you've been trying to balance things, and because there's an imbalance there, you weren't, well, I'm not going to say that you weren't doing a good job at balancing things, but you were definitely blocking yourself out from something. And there's some new education, some new learning, and there's just a new routine necessary at this point to create action again in your life. It's like for a long time, yeah, you were all talk. You were all talk, and that's come back to that Four of Cups. You're like, yeah, that's what I want to create. Yeah, that's what I want to create. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Yeah, that's where I want to be. But you weren't doing anything to get there. You weren't doing anything to create that. You just kept talking about what you wanted. Like, I feel like for some of you, you made a lot of lists. I feel like for some of you, you have a lot of lists about what you want to do, and you look at that list all the time, but you never actually check anything off that list. You just say, oh yeah, I'm going to do that. Oh yeah, I'm going to do that. Oh, next week, next month, next year. I'm getting to that. I'm getting to that. I'm getting there. It's time for you to start checking off those boxes, Virgo. It's time for you to get out there and do something with your life. Create that action in your life and take that jump, because look at, you see how there's these two cliffs here, and it's almost like the moment she decided, okay, I'm going to step off this cliff, she was held, and new information came in, new wisdom came in, new knowledge, new insight, and then you knew how to move forward. You knew what you needed to do. So it's time for you to step off that cliff and know that you're going to be held, and don't come from a place of all talk, no action, but really create that energy in your life to create movement, using your mental space to relieve the blockages. It's like you need to overcome mind over matter. Do you know what I'm saying? So for a long time, you told yourself, no, I can't do it. There was that mental unclarity. There was that mental restlessness. You're like, well, this is what I want to do, but how do I get there? Now you're saying, you know what? I can't deal with that anymore. There's an imbalance there, and I need to bring that balance back in. So guess what? Even when I feel like I can't move forward, even when I feel like I can't do this, Virgo, you're telling yourself, you know what? I have to. No longer can I stand back and wait. I need to create action in my life. Okay? So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward, Virgo, and we're going to get you one more tarot card. And this tarot card is going to be the overall impact from the energies, positive and negative, for your week, okay? So Spirit, what is the overall impact from the energies, positive and negative, for Virgo, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, for the week of July 19th through July 25th? Oh yeah, okay. So you know, the Nine of Swords, it tried to pop out a little bit. So you're still a little fearful. You're still a little anxious about this situation. But I feel like you're ready. You're ready to create movement. So don't let fear and don't let anxiety kind of hold you back from moving forward. Just keep moving. Keep doing what you're doing. Jump off that cliff and create that action, okay? But as far as the overall outcome of your week, we have the Two of Swords. Okay, yes, blocking out negative energy. This is you telling yourself, I'm no longer going to be held back. I'm no longer going to restrict myself from what I need to do. I'm no longer going to stay into indecision, but I'm going to make decisions in my life. I'm going to make a choice to no longer block myself out from creating action. No longer will I stand in confusion. No longer will I be stale in my life anymore. I'm going to create the balance back that I need. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to take the blinders off, and I'm going to see where it is I want to go. And instead of just wondering how I'm going to get there, I'm going to go there. I'm going to get there. And I'm going to block out those negative energies telling me that I can no longer take action and take risks in my life, because I know that miracles are here for me. And it's a double dip. It's a double dip of miracles for you, Virgo. A double dip. Okay? But now, Virgo, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward. And we're going to pull you 3 advice cards from the Divine Directions for your week this week. Okay? So give me one moment while I tap into that energy. All right, Spirit. What messages of guidance do you have for Virgo? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Oops, sorry, Virgo. I just dropped all my cards. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Wow. Told you, Spirit's got a lot to say today. They got a lot to say, and they definitely were trying to talk right there because I just lost all my cards. So let's tap back into that one more time. Sorry about that, Virgo. All right, so what messages do you have for Virgo for the week of July 19th through July 25th? God, that made me laugh, Virgo. They literally flew everywhere. The cards went all over the place. All right, Spirit, so what messages of guidance do you have for Virgo? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of July 19th through July 25th. There we go. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, Virgo. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, Virgo. All right. So your first card to come out is Soulmates. Soulmates are important people who teach you life lessons. They can be friends, lovers, and family members. Like I said, there's new beginnings here. There's new beginnings in your friendships, new beginnings in your relationships, in any relationship you have in your life. There is someone here in your life that is going to help you to take that risk. And it could also be that you need to take a risk with someone in your life because they could really be meant for you, Virgo. This person could really be here for you, but because you blocked yourself out in mental confusion, you haven't really noticed this, and there was a missed opportunity. But now that opportunity is coming back around. It's coming back around to show you that someone in your life is here to help you on your path, okay? They're offering you some love, so accept it. Accept it and be willing to create a new routine with this person because they really love you and they really hold you close. Okay, now your second card of guidance come out is Affirm. Create your own affirmations. Think of words, phrases that inspire you and write them down. You know, like it's time for me to take a risk. It's time for me to take a leap of faith. It's time for me to trust in the divine. I am guided. I am held. I am protected. I am loved. I deserve love. You know, I will be abundant. I will be prosperous. These are things you need to write down and say to yourself on a daily basis so you can really instill that within yourself to create those new routines. So definitely for some of you, Spirit's saying write these things down, get a journal, get some little note cards, post these up all over your house. Say things that are going to bring your vibration up and they're going to help you to really step into your power, okay? Now, your third card to come out is Goals. It's time for you to take your goals off the back burner. Go after them. Yes, take some risks. Jump off the edge of the cliff, Virgo. It is time. You are going to be so held and you're going to see all the wonder and all the miracles that Spirit has in store for you. So go after your biggest dreams because it's time. It's time for you, Virgo. Okay. Well, Virgo, those are your messages for the week. I hope they resonated with you. If so, please comment below. Let me know how. Also, if you're new to my channel and you like my content and you resonate with this, please like, click, subscribe. Share this video with anybody you feel needs to hear it at this time. Anybody you feel that's on this path of taking risks and having miracles come into their life. Also, hit that bell if you want to be notified of my future content. Well, this is me, Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, signing off from my channel Wow Oracle, saying thank you, Virgo, for being with me in this space. Thank you for connecting with me, and thank you for being open to the message from Spirit. I hope you're able to take something from this to propel your week towards health, wealth, prosperity, love, and light. I'll see you guys next week. Much love from me to you. Namaste.